My name is John Foster, and I'm the host for today's webinar, The Holiday Survival Guide, Part 1, brought to you by Play Attention. The holidays is a stressful time of the year. You have all the family and friends coming over, you have all the holiday cooking and shopping that needs to get done, and overall, it can just be very stressful and really hard and difficult for people, especially the ones that have ADHD and ADD, to really manage through these holidays. But don't you worry, we're going to be here with you all season long, providing you healthy tips through our blog, webinar, and even our upcoming ebook, The Holiday Survival Guide, the complete series. So sit back, relax, and don't fret. We're going to make sure that you don't turkey out this holiday season. All righty, let's get started. All right, the roadmap of today's webinar, making your holiday super. Going over some healthy tips so you can start incorporating superfoods in your recipes. Oh, sleep, where art thou? I know I took napping for granted as a kid, but I can't tell you how important it is to maintain your sleep cycle this holiday season. Exercise on the go-go. It's very easy to get out of your healthy lifestyle as you're traveling to see family and friends. I will be able to provide you with some healthy tips so you can keep on that healthy lifestyle. And then staying jolly this holiday season. The holiday blues are real, and we want to be able to provide you with some tips to be able to help yourself or even to be a support to others if you notice that they're having a difficult time this holiday season. And then finally, how we can help. We're going to be providing you tips through our blog and webinars, but as well, we offer a great program to be able to help you with your ADD, ADHD symptoms, as well as train your executive function. And then there's a surprise at the end that I would love to be able to share with y'all, but I'm going to hold off to that for now. Alrighty, let's do this. Making your holiday super, tips and recipes to tame your superpower. And so it's very important this holiday season to realize that, hey, it's centered around food, it's centered around eating, family and friends, that to just remember it and to make sure that it's very important that you're going to be watching what you eat. And so why is it important to watch what you eat? It's the holidays, it's your time off. You should be able to just enjoy anything, whatever you like, right? Unfortunately, consuming certain foods either have a good or a negative effect on your well-being. My dad always told me, son, in life, there are good consequences and there are bad consequences. The good consequences come from good decisions, bad consequences come from bad decisions. Well, this applies as well to what we eat. When you're choosing to eat good and healthy foods, you're really helping your body feel great and making sure that's properly nourished. As well, if you're choosing the wrong foods and choosing foods that are highly processed, you're really gonna see the effect and see the drowsiness and lack of focus and really see that your body's not feeling so great. Secondly, overeating can negatively affect your physical and cognitive health. I remember coming back home from college and just being excited, not about just a turkey dinner, but the turkey dinner circuit. And that's where my parents were able to take me to other friends and family members, and I'll say hello, and how are you, happy Thanksgiving, and be able to make a plate of whatever food that they're having. By the end of the day, after 4 or 5 plates, typically I'm asleep and I'm feeling horrible the week afterwards. And I just never understood why or what was happening. Turns out overeating is really bad for you. You're spiking your blood sugar levels and really making it harder for your brain to regulate the hormones and to make sure that you're chemically balanced. So this season, if Uncle Bob challenges you to a turkey eating contest, just say no and ask him to maybe try some kale. And then as well, it's possible to control your ADHD and ADD symptoms by eating certain foods. And so when you're feeling hyperactive or you're feeling that you're not paying attention or daydreaming, eating certain foods can actually bring you back to be able to reset and then give you the control that you need. And then as well, healthy eating habits start with good decisions. I like to say habits because it's once you get in the routine of constantly making that good decision of eating healthy and wanting to feel good, you're just going to start naturally feeling great, waking up with more energy, just more flexibility, being able to really have better cognitive health. And that's just starting off with those good habits. And it starts with good decisions, and it starts today. Just because it's the holiday season doesn't mean that you can just regress or be lax about your diet. Definitely pay attention and keep that progress going. And so drop it like a bad habit. These are some foods that I'm sure you've seen because they're probably on a lot of nutritional labels. But as well, these are some foods that you should probably want to avoid. Corn syrup, candy, and sugar for the obvious reasons that they spike your sugar levels. And Isaac Newton taught us what goes up must come down, and that crash is no joke. And so it's very much harder to get back into your routine, to bounce back, to stay focused if you're consuming foods that are high in sugar and then wondering, oh man, don't have much energy late in the day. I need more coffee or need more caffeine. Try choosing some other foods, maybe with some complex carbohydrates or some healthier options. Products made with white flour and white rice are quite similar to the same thing in terms of they are simple carbohydrates, which are going to be spiking your blood sugar levels. And so with these are kind of harder to avoid, but in a little bit, I will be able to provide you with some healthy tips so that you can maybe choose a healthier substitute. All right. And so why are superfoods your best friends? One, they help you with your ADHD and ADD symptoms. By choosing to incorporate more superfoods into your recipe and your life, you're going to be able to have a better control on terms of your diet and being able to help you with your ADD and ADHD symptoms. It reduces the risk of heart disease, memory loss, and other health problems. You're not cooking for just the person with ADHD or yourself. This is going to be able to help everyone. Anyone who's able to eat your food will start to feel better because you're using healthy ingredients. They're full of vitamins and fiber, just all the natural things that your body needs to feel great and just overall improve your cognitive function. We understand that the brain is able to grow and is able to train through neuroplasticity. Nurture your body with the right food so you can make sure that growth is long-term. And so I'll give y'all a minute to just check out. Here are some of my favorite superfoods. And it's like, who are you gonna call? Superfoods, because they're there to help save you. They're there to like really bring out the best in you. And definitely, I would say my favorite one, spinach. I grew up on watching Popeye. Love my spinach, and then as well, the quinoa. We'll talk about that here in a second. But as well, it's very easy to understand that it is the holidays, and people have been waiting year-round for that one particular dish. So it has to be there on the table. For myself, it was always the sweet potato casserole. The way my grandma would make it, the second it comes out of the oven, and it just smells so nice, full of all the spices and the sugar, and then she would just layer on top some marshmallows. And it was just so good, so filling, so sweet. After 6 spoonfuls, I'm probably asleep somewhere, not even watching football. But as you get older, you're like, oh man, how can I have these amazing foods that I love so much? You can still have them, just substitute them with some healthier ingredients, and they will taste just as good or even better. And so let's see. The sweet potato casserole I was talking about. So this one is a lot healthier because of the superfood ingredients that are being used. The sweet potatoes, instead of a lot of sugar, being sweetened with honey, even maple syrup as a natural source. The eggs, spices, low-fat dairy. Just a different type of potato casserole that's just as good, but it's actually great for you, right? The cheesy chicken broccoli quinoa. And so I love a cheesy chicken broccoli rice casserole like no other. But of course, going back to the white rice, that's a simple starch, and that would spike my blood sugar levels. And really, I would see the change in the way how I feel. And so a great substitute for rice is the quinoa. Quinoa is just, of course, gluten-free, but as well a great source of fiber. And then as well, the other ingredients included, like such a casserole, broccoli, garlic, and of course, chicken. Protein is another great source of, I would say, a superfood for you because protein triggers alertness. So as you're cooking these different meals and adding protein and including more superfoods, overall, you're just gonna feel great. And then naturally sweetened cranberry sauce. And so when I realized that the cranberry sauce that came out of the can wasn't necessarily a dessert and natural cranberries aren't supposed to be so sweet, I was astonished because it was just like, wow, I thought this was like, more of like a dessert that I could eat at the end of my meal, but no, these are fruit. They're great for you. They're full of nutrients. And there's a way to actually prepare these that they're just as sweet and they're just as good. This is a great recipe where these are all the ingredients that are used. And maybe just add a little bit of water for the texture, but this is it. And so that's how something so natural, it can be sweet and so great and still have that good flavor. And the orange zest also can be added in different recipes. It's not just good for the blue moon. It can be used in anything. Alrighty. Oh, sleep, where art thou? And that's the tips to maintain that awesome cycle. Oh man. And so the lack of sleep weighing you down. Insomnia can have a very negative effect on one's emotion and memory, not just feeling tired, but it can really make you feel bad. It can make you feel not just, I'm trying to say the best word, I guess, yes, fatigue. It's more of a physical bringing down also, but bringing down emotionally. It affects your memory, it affects your overall function. And all this can occur during these holidays because it gets very hectic. You have family and friends coming over, people staying at your house. It has to be clean, have to wake up early, cook meals for more people. But it's very important that you realize you have to also make sure you get your sleep. It takes a lot of energy to be super, but you need the time to be able to recharge your body so you can be the best that you can. And then also the lack of sleep also increases with the risk of depression, anxiety, and other heart-related issues. And so you're feeling bad, you're feeling, not so great. If you're not sleeping, these are only going to exacerbate those symptoms and make you feel even worse. And so early to bed, early to rise. And so the saying goes, early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise, by Benjamin Franklin. One of my favorite quotes because it just says it. The earlier you wake up, the more that you're able to do with your day, and just overall be able to get more done and kind of make it less stressful for yourself. And so back to the sleep cycle. So in order to get more sleep, hey, maintain your daily schedule. Just because it's the holidays, people are going to be coming over, there's other expectations, still set the time to maintain that daily schedule to do what you need to do. Either if it's waking up, having coffee, journaling, going to the gym, going for a walk, just being able to maintain that schedule so that you're always in balance will make sure that you're able to go to sleep knowing that everything was able to be taken care of and you're ready for tomorrow. Get to bed on time. Parents, I understand kids are coming back from school from the holidays. They want to stay up all night, play video games, or watch TV. There's no curfew because it's the holidays. They don't have school the next day. But you're not helping by letting them stay up all throughout the night because one, they're also probably keeping you up, or they're also not having a great sleep schedule. They're maybe too tired the next day, hard to interact, or very forgetful. It's very easy to get to bed on time and just be able to wake up the next day to make sure you can get everything done. If they want to play video games, hey, make it that they get to bed on time, but hey, wake up even earlier. That could just be a great alternative than just staying up throughout the night, waking up the next day and not being your best self. Eat healthy snacks to make sure that you're sleeping better as well. Right before bed, don't go just straight for the chips or just straight for the cheese and crackers and salami or go for the glass of wine. There's other snacks that you can eat that will actually help you sleep and remain asleep just because of the natural nutrients that they have. And then I always like to say, use this time to unwind and review your goals. What were you able to accomplish? How did you do it? What do you plan on accomplishing? How are you going to do it? By sitting down and seeing what you are able to do the day before and what you need to do tomorrow, you're able to really plan and prep for your day and go to bed knowing that, hey, you're not going to have to wake up and be in a stressful mode because, hey, everything's already outlined for you. You can drink your coffee and go. And so here are some of those great snacks that I was recommending that you can eat before bed. Almonds, we know that they're a great source of protein, but they're also a great source of melatonin. And also help reduce the stress hormone cortisol, which interrupts you while you sleep. And then as well, of course, reduce inflammation. And so just grabbing maybe a handful right before bed instead of going for the chips can ensure that you're feeling good and be able to sleep soundly. And don't forget, protein also makes sure that you are alert. It triggers alertness. So even almonds were just going to help you just your overall health. Chamomile tea, just cozying up next on the couch with some cats and some tea and a book. That's a great way to kind of just de-stress, get ready for the day. It can help you with your immune system. It helps with the skin health, making sure that you have less blemishes and just really giving you the confidence that you can go out and really start your day strong. And then as well, it reduces anxiety and depression, which is definitely during this time, as I mentioned before, we'll begin to talk about the holiday blues. So definitely maybe you try incorporating some tea in your nightly routine. As well, bananas. Bananas, I love bananas because they help not only for a great source of potassium and after you work out or you're cramping, but they just taste, I like them because they taste good, naturally sweet, very easy to eat. And then if you mix peanut butter with your bananas, it can actually help boost your metabolism while you sleep. And so that's just something that's like, it gives you a little bit more feeling. And peanut butter, of course, is a great nutritional food as well. All right, exercise on the go-go. Tips to stay active while traveling. And so everyone's traveling to all these different places, seeing family and friends. It's very easy to get out of your active routine. I like to go to the gym about 5-6 days a week, just so at the end of the day, I can de-stress, get everything out, and I can really like have the time to think what I need to do, what I need to focus on, and then kind of go about that day. Well, during the holiday season, as you're traveling and going, you might not be able to get to the gym. Your gym might not be available in the different location. These are just some great tips that you can stay active while you're in a car or on a plane, or even if you get to a hotel room or your cousin's or family's house. And because a sound body is a sound mind, and just the benefits of exercising is just very important. You shouldn't let this just slip away in the holiday season. It's very easy to say this is bulking season and just being able to eat a lot, but not really focus on the fitness. But really take this time to keep and maintain that healthy lifestyle. And it helps with your cognitive function, your overall health, and just so much more. So just try these tips while you're traveling and see if they are able to work for you. As well, if you have any questions, please feel free to type them in the chat box. I will get to those at the end of the webinar. Just want to make sure everyone's able to write down whatever thoughts they have. And so exercise to do while in the car. Those 6-hour car rides with grannies is really something. You have kids in the back, or you had to keep drinking coffee in all the bathroom breaks. It might be hard, or you might start feeling compressed. Well, there are different stretches that you can do to make sure that you're able to still get the workout that you need to be able to feel great. And so I'll let y'all write these down currently. If you would like for the proper way to do these, I would definitely recommend looking up on either YouTube or Googling the different proper technique, or even going to the gym and speak to a professional. There are definitely ways to make sure that you're able to do this the correct way. And then of course, the typical shoulder stretches are great. Keeping the back straight, working on the posture for hours, helping the core, abs, toe touches as well, one of my favorites. But these are some great exercises. Let's see, exercise on the plane. I did a lot of plane traveling this year. And so this was just, sometimes you don't get lucky all the time to be able to get an exit seat. And so these are some of the different exercises I would do to make sure I was at least able to move about and still won't get too cramped on the plane. And then of course, still getting my benefits. The good neck rolls, as soon as I got an airplane pillow, that was even more enjoyable because of the cushion. But then as well, the forward bends, making sure you're able to bend back and forth, working out that core, calf raises as well. And then I love ankle rolls, just helps with the flexibility of my ankles while I'm just sitting down on a plane doing nothing for hours. And then as well, exercises in your hotel room. So that is when you either get to a stopping point or maybe you even stop to use the bathroom. This is the perfect time to use some body weight squats, some body weight lunges, yoga, jumping jacks. I challenge you to do push-ups, aim for 100, maybe do 10 here, 10 there, 15 there. You really start noticing changes. And this doesn't necessarily have to stop while you're traveling, even if you're back at school or you're in the office. Even here, let's see, even myself, I have my good old kettlebell just so whenever I need to get active, I can stay active, I can exercise and get those benefits. And if you're wondering, hey, these are great, I know a lot of great exercises, but I'm getting stagnant, make a list of all your exercises and number them 1 through 12 and grab a set of die and then roll them about 5 times, and that can be your workout. That way it will help change up the routine, help you get out of the norm, and then really be able to branch out and start working all those all the body groups and muscles. All right. Staying jolly this holiday season. Tips to shake off those holiday blues. The holiday blues are real, and we just want to be able to provide some tips for you or so that you can be a support to someone that that is having a hard time this holiday season. And so one, you're not alone. ADHD and ADD and depression are comorbid conditions in which they're oftentimes linked and live amongst one person. And then 70% of people with ADHD will get treated for depression at some point in their lives. It can occur without any warning, without any reason, and it just affects all aspects of your life. That being said, just do know that like you're not alone, that there is a way for you to be able to make it through, and there is help available. And so that's let's see, be honest with yourself. Speak with your doctor, speak with a professional, family, friends, and call a hotline or call a hotline. If you speak with a doctor, there is medicine that may be able to help you get through this rut, get through these times. And it's great that a doctor will be able to help you and be able to understand what your body is going for, as well as knowing your previous medications to make sure you're taking the right medicine for yourself. If you do not like the medicine approach to deal with depression, there's also a professional such as a therapist that you can kind of talk to that will be able to give you some more natural ways to kind of make it through this time. And if both of those are just not available, speak with family or friends. Those are people who are in your life that care about you. They want you to be great and really want your best overall well-being. Reach out to them. Let them know, hey, something's not up. I'm not feeling the best self. I kind of feel kind of gray. Not sure what it is. And just, hey, maybe they can help by giving you some tips at what they deal with, or even putting you in contact with someone that can help. And then, of course, call a hotline. If you just want some other perspective, someone that's not been, that's in your life, or someone that you really just want the outside view, give a hotline a call. They're always there for you, trained professionals that are willing to speak. And if you know someone that might be having or experiencing these holidays blues, please just recommend the following to them. I don't like the question, is the glass half full or half empty? The glass is always half full, and it will always get better. And that's in with any situation, just always have that positive mindset. And so ways to help making sure that you're getting out of these holiday blues this holiday season, do something that you enjoy. Take the time to either listen to music, watch your favorite movie. I watched Elf the other night. It's not even Christmas yet, but still take the time that you need, like, you know, what you need to do to enjoy, bring you happiness, to bring you back to that state of mind. Spend time in nature. Enjoy going out for a walk. Enjoy the birds, the trees, just animals. Taking a deep breath of fresh air and just knowing that, hey, you are here. Let's see. Spend time with loved ones. They love you. They can drive you crazy, but regardless, they're there for you, and they can help you through any situation, anything that you need. Try something new, or even volunteer. There's just so much different things that you can do to not distract, but to really bring your body back to a state of positivity, and then back to getting back centered onto what you love and what you like to do to be happy this holiday season. And then meditate and practice self-gratitude. You are awesome. You're amazing. ADHD has so many negative stigmatisms, but they're all wrong. It's a superpower. It's a gift. It's a blessing. And just taking the time to realize, like, hey, it's the holidays. You're able to bless people by seeing, like, by interacting with them. And hey, you're a great, wonderful person. And really realizing that no matter what, this will get better and we will be able to make it through. And so, how can we help? How can we help here at Play Attention? I mentioned before that we are going to be offering tips through our blogs and upcoming webinars, but as well, we offer the #1 comprehensive program to help with ADHD, ADD, and as well training executive function through our NASA-based research. And this is a picture of our armband technology, in which is able to be able to provide neurofeedback to make sure that you're able to train all the skills that you need. And so as well with this program, you're also given an executive function coach that's there with you the entire time, not just a couple of months or checking in to make sure that you're playing the game, but actually there to provide the customized support that you need to make sure that you're moving on to the next level. The games are getting more challenging as you're improving, and making sure that, oh, these are the certain skills that you want to train. Well, we're able to tailor that toward you. So that's where Play Attention is just one of the best programs to be able to help with your ADD, ADHD skills, but as well train your overall executive function. And so what are some of these executive functions I may be speaking about? These are just a few. I'm sure my mom right now is like, oh my goodness, where was this when I was in school? Because of the working memory, paying attention, planning. Oh my goodness, all the planners that were bought that were never used. Let's see, just the initiation of actions. These are the skills that we are able to work on and be able to focus on, so that your kids are able to fully pay attention. It would just be, hey, it's like almost like a switch. They will know when they're paying attention. They're knowing when they're giving it their all. And we're able to do this through our neurofeedback. And it's just a great program. see. And it's not just a game. It's not a game. It's not like Luminosity where it's like you just keep playing this game to get to the next level and you're done, you reach this level. This is something in which your executive coach is with you along the way. You're building these skills so that even when you're not having the armband attached, you're able to fully focus and be able to fully pay attention. And these are skills that we're able to see that after a certain amount of time, they're permanent. They're with you for the rest of your life. And so this is something that with enough time, with enough effort, the ADHD and ADD symptoms we're seeing are lessened, or we're able to see a reduction in people's medication for it. And so this is just just a great way to be able to get a handle and control of not only just your ADHD, but just your entire life and just help to bring out the best of you. And alrighty. And so, and I mentioned that special surprise. If you would like to give the gift of confidence this holiday season, we are now offering our gift cards through our website. This is a great way to be able to recommend to a family, a parent, therapist, teachers, nonprofit organization, anybody that you think that could benefit from our program. This is a great way to be able to provide you a gift. And let's just say, I hope you're all having a great holiday season. We're going to be with you all season long, and definitely be on the lookout for these new webinars and blogs. And all right, let me see. I'm about to go and try to take some questions. Let's see, real quick. Oh, I hope you're all having a good Friday as well. This is the perfect weather. Oh, let's see. All righty. So I guess we currently don't have any questions. Well, I hope everyone's having a great weekend. And if y'all have any questions and would like to reach out, please email me at jfoster, that's JFOSTER @playattention.net, or please give us a call at 1-800-788-6786. I hope all is well, and I hope y'all have a great weekend, a great rest of your Friday, and stay jolly.